I see a lot of real estate photographers really struggling financially. So here's a month-by-month plan to help you grow from $2,000 per month to $9,000 per month in 1 year. All right, let's take a look. Now, before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this episode, urbanimmersive.com, and they provide scheduling, payment, and photo delivery tools for real estate photographers. So go and take a look at Urban Immersive if that's the kind of thing you're looking for right now. So today we're talking about how you can grow your revenue from $2,000 per month to $9,000 per month in just 1 year. So let's start by looking at some numbers and we'll make a few assumptions, and you can totally tweak this to suit your business. But let's say you're charging $130 per photo shoot and you're doing 15 shoots per month for a total of $19.50 per month. Now, if each photo shoot takes 3 hours, then you're spending 45 hours per month shooting and editing, okay? And if you're working 9 to 5 each day for 5 days a week, you've got 168 hours each month. So that's potentially a spare 123 hours that you can put into marketing and building new connections with prospects. So the big question then is, what are you going to do with 123 hours? Now, in our growth plan, you want to get more clients booking shoots next month. So you're going to use that 123 hours this month to start connecting with more clients. Now, to do that, you're going to use some of the ideas I shared in my last 2 videos that covered marketing online and offline. So you're going to be on social media sharing content, because there are a lot of ways to connect with your dream clients online, but you'll also be visiting offices of businesses. You'll be talking with your current client list to see if they can recommend you to anyone. You're going to be cold calling agents on the phone to introduce yourself, and you're going to be doing all of those things for 123 hours per month, working like crazy to get 5 more jobs next month. So that's not just 4 or 5 phone calls, and it's not just visiting 1 or 2 offices or sharing something just a few times on Facebook. To fill 123 hours, you're going to be ramping up all of those activities to absolute capacity. You're going to fill every single spare minute of every day doing something productive to connect with more of your ideal prospects. Okay, you're not aiming small anymore. It's time to go really, really big. All right, so what are we aiming for in month 2? Well, in month 2, we want to do 20 photo shoots. And if we do the numbers, then 20 photo shoots will take 60 hours to complete, leaving you with 108 hours in the month to focus on marketing your business. Now, you want to keep on building those same connections that you did last month. Okay, keep on engaging with people and making phone calls and visiting people and doing all of that for 5 hours per day, every day this month. Now, in month 3, you want to keep building new connections, and you're going to do that by continuing to do all those things you were doing in month 1. Okay, but you're also going to start upselling your clients to a new service, whether it's videos or floor plans or some 360 offer. If you can upsell just 1 shoot a week to a new $100 service, you've got another $400 in revenue for this month, and your target is reached. So what are your options for this add-on service? Well, ideally you want to do something that has a low cost of entry, because you don't want to spend a fortune on new gear, so put some thought into that. Now, one option perhaps could be 3D immersive pocket websites from Urban Immersive that they're going to be launching this month. Now, this is a lot like a Matterport tour for a home, but you actually shoot it with your DSLR attached to a panning head. And then after taking the photos, you just upload them to Urban Immersive, and their software algorithm will stitch the images together and create a tour with hotspot navigation. Now, you don't even need to shoot every corner of the home. Okay, you just do a set of images for any space you want to show, so it's a lot quicker than some of the other options. Now, just to give you an idea, the cost to create a tour will be about $15. And you could sell one of these for maybe $60 to $100 or more, depending on your market. All right, let's move on to month 4. And this month you're aiming to get 3 more shoots above last month. And you're going for 5 upsell services instead of the 4 that you did last month. Now, in terms of marketing, you've got 94 hours available for that this month. So maybe you're going back to those prospects that you called a couple of months back just to check in with them again if they haven't booked anything in with you yet. And you want to see if they are ready to book a shoot with you. We're now up to month 5, and if this is how you're tracking with your business development, then let's celebrate that you've doubled your revenue in just 5 months. That's fantastic. That's brilliant. Well done. However, to reach this goal, you'll want to get an extra 4 photo shoots for the month for a total of 27. And you also want 5 upsell jobs to your video or 360 tour or floor plan service or whatever you do for $100 each. If you can do all of that, then that's 86 hours in total, leaving you still with 82 hours for the month to work on all of that marketing. Okay, so have a think about that. How many phone calls or office visits or emails could you do in 82 hours that would help you get 4 more photo shoots than you got last month? 4 more, what would that take? Now, no job is easy to get, but if you have a 5% success rate, then you need to touch base with around 90 to 100 agents this month. Do you think you could do that with 82 hours available to you across the month? Absolutely. Go for it. You can get there. Right, we're up to month 6, and now it's time for a price rise. You're going to jump up from $130 to $160, and let's say that as a result of that price rise, you lose a couple of clients. So you drop from 27 down to 25 photo shoots this month, but because of your price rise, you're actually doing more revenue. See, that's the great thing about a price rise. Photographers worry that they'll lose people, but you can afford to lose a few when your price goes up, and you can still increase your revenue. Now, in terms of marketing, you need to continue building those same connections and making the most of the 88 hours you have this month to keep on introducing yourself to new prospects, but also maintain connections with the ones you've been speaking with for the past 6 months. Now, there's a lot of work to do, but the results will be starting to show for you. All right, in month 7, you're aiming to do the exact same number of real estate jobs and the same number of upsells, but this month you want to get 1 commercial job, and for that you might charge $500. So what do you need to do to get 1 paying job from a commercial client? Well, hopefully over the past few months, you've been preparing some marketing material and building some connections with people involved in other industries outside real estate. And this is the month you want them to start coming home to roost. You're going to push hard and make the most of the 80 hours you have this month to connect once again with all those dream commercial clients. And you want to get 1 job from them at a low price of just $500. Can you do that? Absolutely, provided you've got solid connections with a high number of people. Okay, it's all about the numbers. The more people you connect with, the more opportunities you'll have. So, what are we aiming for in month 8? This month, you want to get another commercial job, but you also want to get 2 more real estate shoots, as well as 2 more add-on services. So that's going to take more marketing and connections and referrals and a lot of work. And if you've already been doing that, the connecting with prospects, then getting a couple more jobs from those agents that you've been speaking with for the past 6 or 8 months should be achievable if you've got that foundation of work done already. It's now month 9, so you might want to slightly increase your commercial fee. Now, you've already got those 2 previous commercial shoots, so you've got some really nice portfolio shots, and hopefully you've got some great feedback from those 2 previous clients, so you can share that with your list of dream clients to help you get that slightly higher fee. You also want to jump up from 27 real estate shoots to 28 real estate shoots, And that's going to come through reconnecting with old prospects and building fresh connections with new prospects all the time. For this number of photo shoots, it might take up 100 hours in your month, leaving you with 68 hours in the month to do marketing. And of course, this assumes you only do this from 9 to 5 each day. If you were to put in some late nights, then you could get another 30 to 40 hours in a month, which would give you over 100 hours to spend connecting with potential clients. We're up to month 10, and this month you'll increase the fee of your extra service from 100 to 120. Now, doing that will add an extra $160 to your monthly revenue, but you also want to get 2 commercial jobs this month instead of just 1 commercial job. In addition to that, you want to get 1 more real estate job this month above what you did last month as well. Now, you can do that if you work hard, if you use all of those 57 hours available for marketing, and if you present your business really well. All right, what are we aiming for next month? Well, in month 11, we really start to build upon all of that good work you've been doing for the past 10 months. Because this month, you want to get an extra 5 real estate shoots above what you did last month, as well as an extra 2 upsell services. If you can do all of that, as well as get those 2 commercial jobs again, you'll do $8,000 this month. Wouldn't that be fantastic? All right, but you've got to be using every hour to be marketing to new prospects, current clients, and old prospects. It does take work. You can't sit back and expect to come in. But at the same time, you're on a roll now, and that momentum is going to help those jobs get there for you. And you're absolutely going to have businesses and agents that you haven't heard of start coming your way through all of the positive word of mouth that's out there, provided you've been shooting well and delivering great service. Now, what are we going for in month 12? Well, it's time for another price rise. You're going to bump up your real estate price by another $20, which, if you've been doing good work, then that shouldn't be a problem for you, as it's a pretty small rise. However, you're also going for a big rise in your commercial shoot price because you want to get that up to where it should be. So instead of charging $700, you're going to charge $1,500 for that shoot. How will you do that? Well, you've got those past shoots to build upon and those experiences and those happy clients. You should be able to use the testimonials and the images from those 7 commercial shoots you've done over the past few months, and you should be able to present a really good case for charging $1,500 to a client for high quality work. Now, if you don't think you can do that, then that's okay. You could look to increase your fee from $700 to $750 and just aim for 2 jobs in a month. But it would be great if you could jump your fee up to $1,500, because that's the kind of fee you should be aiming for when charging a builder or a hotel or something like that. In terms of the numbers for this month, the time spent shooting is 127 hours, which works out at about 6 hours a day, starting your first shoot at 10 a.m. and finish up at 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. Or if you wanted to take a day off each week to focus fully on marketing and building connections, then you could work 4 8-hour days each week and fit it all in. I think that would be great, and it puts you in a really strong position to further increase your fees in the months and years ahead. Now, just as a comparison, let's compare these numbers with what you would need to do if you were only charging $130 for your real estate shoots. Now, to do $9,000, you will need to do 70 shoots per month, which is 3.3 shoots per day. To do that will take about 10 hours per day, Monday to Friday. Now, that means you start your first shoot at 8 a.m, you won't finish until 6 p.m. each day. You're working flat out every day. There's no room for any quiet days, no room for rescheduling, no room for marketing or business development or anything like that. So you could do it that way, or you choose to do things differently by pricing yourself higher and doing fewer jobs. What's important is that you recognize that you have a choice when it comes to pricing your photography, and you have a choice when it comes to what you do with your time when you're not shooting. That time could be spent going hard on the marketing, building connections, making phone calls, sending marketing material, doing everything you can to move each of those dream clients from people who don't know you to clients who love working with you. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of hours, I get that, but the results you'll get from committing to this will have a massive impact on your business. You really could follow this template to take your business from $2,000 per month to $9,000 per month. And if you were to reach that $9,000 in a month mark, then you're on track to do over $100,000 in sales in a single year. Now, if that sounds great, but you're not exactly sure what to do, then I'd like to provide you with access to my pre-written marketing tools and my one-to-one support. If you're interested, go to my website and have a look at my coaching program. That's it for today, so I hope that's given you a whole lot of ideas for how you can get more clients for your business. My name's Daryl Stringer, and if you like this video, make sure you leave a comment and subscribe or like this page, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.